In the dazzling world of global pop music, few stars shine brighter than BLACKPINK's Rosé, the angelic voice, the fashion icon, the one often praised for her humility and charm. But this week, that image took an unexpected hit after one seemingly harmless confession spiraled into a full-blown controversy. Rosé sat down for an exclusive interview with Vogue, expecting a lighthearted chat about her collaboration with Bruno Mars and their hit song APT. Instead, her offhand comment, meant to be funny and candid, has now sparked a firestorm online, with fans and critics alike questioning her professionalism, her relationship with Bruno, and even her independence as an artist. So what exactly did Rosé say, and why did it cause such an uproar? Let's break down the full story behind the viral moment that has everyone talking. Scene 1. The calm before the storm. Rosé's collaboration with Bruno Mars was one of the biggest surprises of the year. When APT dropped, it wasn't just another K-pop release. It was a global cultural moment. Fans praised the chemistry between Zay's soft, airy vocals and Bruno's soulful tone. The music video was sleek, romantic, and vibrant, a perfect blend of pop glamour and old-school charm. Behind the scenes, both artists were said to have spent weeks working closely together in Los Angeles, fine-tuning every lyric, every note, every detail. To many, they seemed like the perfect musical duo, talented, friendly, and in sync. But apparently, things weren't always as smooth as they appeared. Scene 2, the interview that changed everything. During her Vogue interview, Rosé was asked a playful question. Can you tell us a story about you and Bruno that no one else knows? Smiling shyly, Rosé hesitated for a moment, then laughed. Me and Bruno? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, she said nervously. But I had the biggest fight with Bruno right before the music video shoot. But we made up on set, so it was all right. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me. Let's not fight, let's be friends. She giggled, clearly treating it as a light-hearted anecdote, the kind of thing close colleagues can laugh about after the fact. But almost instantly after the clip was posted online, it began spreading like wildfire. Scene 3. The internet reacts. At first, many fans found it adorable. Some commented, "Aw, Rosé and Bruno fighting like siblings? That's so cute. That just shows how passionate artists can get during work." But within hours, the tone shifted dramatically. On X, formerly Twitter, posts began criticizing Rosé for even mentioning Bruno Mars' name again. One viral tweet read, "Rosé needs to stop name-dropping Bruno every chance she gets. It's starting to look desperate." Another user wrote, "She's a member of BLACKPINK, one of the biggest girl groups in the world. Why does she keep using Bruno to stay in the spotlight?" Soon, the hashtag Rosé apologized to Bruno began trending in several countries. What started as a funny story became a PR nightmare overnight. Scene 4. Why the backlash? To outsiders, the criticism might seem overblown, but to many K-pop fans, there's deeper context behind the outrage. Rosé and Bruno Mars's collaboration had already been under a microscope since day one. When APT released, some fans felt that Rosé's name was overshadowed by Bruno's, that she wasn't getting equal recognition for the project. Others accused her of riding his fame, especially when she repeatedly mentioned him in previous interviews. So when she casually revealed that they'd fought, people took it the wrong way, interpreting it as gossip or an attempt to stir drama for attention. Netizens wrote things like, why would she talk about a private fight in public? This makes Bruno look bad. If they really argued, that should have stayed between them. Even though Rosé clearly said they made up, the damage was already done. Major entertainment outlets quickly picked up the story. Headlines like, "BLACKPINK's Rosé exposes fight with Bruno Mars." Fans furious after Rosé's candid confession began circulating across K-pop forums and global pop news platforms. Clips of the interview were reposted thousands of times, some with misleading captions implying that the argument was explosive or serious. In reality, Rosé never described the reason for the fight. It could have been a simple creative disagreement, something that happens all the time in the music industry. But by then, the internet had already decided what the truth was. Fans come to her defense. Of course, not everyone joined the hate train. Rosé's loyal fan base, known as Roses, quickly rallied behind her. They pointed out that male artists often share behind-the-scenes conflicts without receiving the same level of backlash. One fan tweeted, When male artists talk about creative fights, it's called passion. When Rosé does it, she's problematic. Double standards much? Another added, she literally laughed and said they made up. Stop twisting her words. Supporters began trending, "We love you, Rosé," flooding her recent posts with messages of encouragement and love. Many even argued that the incident only showed how real Rosé is, someone who's not afraid to show that even famous artists have disagreements sometimes. Scene 7, meanwhile, all eyes turned to Bruno Mars. Would he respond? Would he confirm or deny the fight? For several days, he remained completely silent. Neither Bruno nor his team released a statement. That silence only fueled speculation. Some fans claimed that Bruno had unfollowed Rosé on Instagram, though this turned out to be false. Others suggested that he was angry about the interview. But as of now, there's no official sign that there's any real tension between the two. In fact, insiders close to the production team told Korean media outlets that Rosé and Bruno had always maintained mutual respect and that their collaboration was intense but professional. Music insiders have pointed out that creative conflicts between artists are not unusual. In fact, they're often part of the process. Producer Lee Hanol, who's worked with several top idols, told a Korean outlet, "When two perfectionists work together, disagreements are inevitable. It's actually a good sign. It means they both care deeply about the music." Another industry critic added, "Rosé's honesty might have been misinterpreted, but it's refreshing to see an idol who's willing to show the human side of collaboration." Still, for many netizens, perception is everything, and once public opinion turns, it's hard to reverse. Scene 9, the bigger picture. Rosé has often been praised for her authenticity. She's known for being soft-spoken, sincere, and emotionally open, traits that make fans feel close to her. But this controversy highlights the danger of being too honest in today's hypercritical online culture. In the K-pop world, where every word is dissected and analyzed, even a small slip can be turned into a scandal. Rosé's story shows how a simple attempt at humor can become a weapon used against you, especially when fame is global and millions are watching. Some fans have even drawn parallels to similar incidents where idols were criticized for harmless comments about colleagues or collaborators. The underlying message is clear. In an era of cancel culture, even lighthearted remarks can be twisted beyond recognition. Scene 10. Despite the uproar, Rosé has not publicly addressed the backlash. Instead, she's continued to share updates about her upcoming solo project and performances, keeping her tone upbeat and professional. Fans believe that's the best move, to let the noise fade and focus on the music. And as for Bruno Mars, he's been seen rehearsing for his next Las Vegas show, unbothered by the online drama. In all likelihood, both artists have already laughed this off behind closed doors. Still, this controversy will likely remain a memorable chapter in Rosé's journey, a reminder of how unpredictable fame can be.